Good evening, freedom fighters. It is 8:52 p.m. Eastern Time, March 8th, 2024. I want to start off in Mexico today where people don't believe they spray, but I do not care who outlaws this. I don't care what state does. I don't care what country does. These people are going to spray us. And after studying today from a 1969 film, these people are not going to stop. It doesn't matter who passes laws. This is in Mexico. Very heavy chemtrailing this morning. This is at 8:52 a.m. Eastern time. Very heavy HAARP waves. But I want to go over whatever this is. I don't know if you can see my hand. I hope you can on there. If you're using phones, it might be harder. I see this all the time in Mexico. It dumps this material over the United States. I'm going to put it on infrared because it really shows up. I'm not sure exactly what all this means to us. I'm not one of the white coats, but I can only imagine what they got going on here and why it changes, but it's instantly. It acts like fires. I can show you video from 1965 where France was creating rains by developing fire on the ground. Lighting fires with a fuel oil. Massive fires. If anybody wants that evidence, I got plenty of it. I might even show a few on Twitter and the other places. But let's bump it ahead a little bit and you'll see how they turn it off. And this material is what's creating these heavy storms. Everybody be safe. There's some very unusual storms taking place. But you see how this material turns off, completely clears out. Then all that becomes the very dangerous weather conditions that's over top of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana this moment. 9 a.m. Everybody be safe. I don't know what y'all playing video games or people. I wish people could actually talk to me. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I know there's some big platforms that's weather people that does warn these people, but they don't tell them the truth, do they? They don't tell them what's going on. I might have to load it, but it's so dangerous right now, guys. Be safe. Watch how it redevelops over top of Louisiana where my family is. Right there. That's my family, man. I got a lot of family and friends right here. I lived here since 1994. I still fish there. I fished there just recently, shark fish and shrimp there. I talked to my uncle, and my uncle and my cousin Red lived right there. I show you pictures of his mullet fishing there. We fished this whole delta. Be safe, guys. Here's some more unusual stuff. It's going to be short today, man. That's why I'm so late. I'm sorry I'm late. I haven't been able to keep up with it. All this storms they created last year has destroyed my mom's house, and I'm trying to fix it. It's just the back corner's rotten, but I had to jack the roof up, and I'm going to replace, 2 walls there. But I got to do that before I go to Alaska. Wow, let me let that play. That was crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted there thinking about my mom's place. She's almost 80 years old. Yeah, that's some crazy frequency stuff right here. But let's check out Pacific Ocean and look at what they're doing to these guys. Watch the frequency waves here. I'm going to pause it so it loads so it don't take so long. I have to zoom out and really get a good picture of it. You can see how they've been spraying over here. It's the same material and it slowly works its way. But I'm going to zoom in here. How fast this material. My boss up here says it's very windy. I see why. Look at the spin. It's just like relentless spin. We're going to have fun out here in 3,000 foot of water for the people that hadn't heard yet. I'm about to be fishing out here in 3,000 feet of water. I do it all the time, quite often, not all the time. I mean, I hadn't did it in a few years, but since I met my purse seining captain, I've been helping him long line for halibut black cod, and black cod's out there in 3,000 foot of water. But let me zoom in here and see if it will without messing up. If it messes up, I'll pause it. But watch how this material gets pushed to the north here. It's crazy. Yeah, it should push over there. Come on. I just don't know if I've ever seen something take such a hard turn. You can see the waves. This is all done by satellites, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what y'all want to be called, warriors. My warrior friends. You can see chemtrails out here too. So much to go over. Actually, a little bit of pain in my brain. I don't know, but there's so much HAARP waves and frequency waves today. I don't know if I don't follow conspiracies. I just show y'all what I see. But what's up with the aluminum hat? Should I actually be wearing one? Because I'm really scared of all these frequency waves, man. That can do a lot of damage to you. I don't know if y'all understand, but how a microwave works. They can kill you with this stuff. Our poor Canadian friends are getting hammered right now, and I'm sure once this comes ashore, it'll be United States' turn. Yeah, I can see why the winds are so heavy there. Look how fast that's moving. Look at the chemtrails there. You can really see the chemtrails even in the thermal. I'll show you guys. Sorry to be a little distracted today. I've just been really working hard on the house and stuff. But look at the lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see them in the thermal. And let's click on the visible. Harder to see, right? But you can still see them. But they're much harder to see. They're above the cloud deck. They are above it. That's the only reason we can see it. But they're infrared or whatever they're letting us see here. Very distinct. I've fished all these islands. I've been all over this place here. Ketchikan, been there, been to Craig. Been to Petersburg. That's a unique place if you ever want to go see something cool. But Pelican is my favorite. Where are Pelicans? Up here somewhere. People in that town, they don't really know many people. I've been to Hoona. That's where we do our boat work in Hoona. Hoona's got the largest zip line in the world. If anybody wants to see it, man, there ain't no way. But they let go off the top of this mountain all the way to down here. I've been here. I hadn't been up top. We're there doing boat work. But yeah, we fish all this. I'm going fishing here this year, and then I'm going to fly over here and fish here. I fished this whole shoreline. This is one of my favorite places right here. Let's see. This is. I need to go on Google. I need to go on Google Earth. I need the names of the river system. That's it. This just doesn't have the name. Port Hyden's the next. This is a pilot. This is H.A.A.R.P River. We fish all this for red salmon. There's people that fishes out here at Port Hyden, but I haven't been that far. I got friends that lives out here in Port Hyden. I have friends all over the world. How many of y'all can say that? I've been to Dillingham. It's beautiful in Alaska. It's huge. I could spend my whole life in Alaska and never see all of it. It's so massive, it's not funny. One of the prettiest flights you ever take. And we do not put out any condensation trail. Condensation's a myth. There's no such thing. Walk outside and blow hot air out it. It evaporates quickly. I hope people are safe here. I know these storms are deadly. We're just their toy box, guys. Commercial fishing standing by. I hope whoever's still listening enjoyed it. Sorry, it was just such a long rant. There's donation spots for anyone that wants to donate to the cause and to keep these wheels a rolling. Commercial fishing out. Commercial fishermen out. Yeah, I'm tired, guys. Sorry. Have a good night, guys. Standing by. I'll put out a couple fishing videos for y'all too. And I'm gonna do some live shows in Alaska too. I wanted to mention that earlier and I might do it again later. Stand by. Have a good night. God bless y'all.